Mr. Speaker, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Rhode Island, Congressman Cicilline.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, thank you, and I thank the chairman for yielding. I rise today in support of the Lower Food and Fuel Costs Act. Across the country, workers are calling out sick because of COVID. Truck deliveries and other shipments are facing delays, and people are panic buying, all leading to product shortages and soaring prices. Yet while we know the COVID-19 pandemic has undoubtedly challenged our nation's supply chain, we also know there are systemic imbalances in our economy. Decreased competition driven by market concentration has allowed companies to further drive up costs and their profits at the expense of hardworking Americans in one of our most vulnerable moments. In the beef processing market, for example, 4 dominant companies control 85% of the market. The 4 largest poultry processing companies made up more than half of the market in 2015, up from 35% of the market in 1986. And we've seen this trend all across our economy as large corporations have squeezed out independent businesses, eliminating competition. As a result, hardworking Americans throughout this country are paying more as food prices skyrocket, particularly for meat. Provisions included in the Lower Food and Fuel Costs Act will help us tackle this very issue and help bring prices down across the board. The Meat and Poultry Special Investigator Act and the Butcher Block Act, for example, will help strengthen our investigatory and enforcement tools to address market competition issues while also investing in additional meat processing capacity. And the Precise Act will improve farming efficiency and help ensure farmers' resiliency to future disruptions in fertilizer supply. The Renewable Fuel Infrastructure Investment and Market Expansion Act and the Year-Round Fuel Choice Act will help drive down prices at the pump for Americans and increase available fuel supply. These are just a few provisions in this comprehensive package that will help ease the economic burden on American families and help create an economy that works for all of us. I urge my colleagues to come together to help hardworking Americans by driving down these costs and supporting this legislation. And I thank the chairman again for yielding, and I yield back.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman is